Although this is the uncensored opinion, and honestly, I figured a series I would probably start of series of videos or series of topics that I'm gonna go by. For example, we don't need. And today on We Don't Need, what we don't need is the nosy people, the drama people. And we can understand why we don't need this because, nowadays people will get so butthurt over something that someone else did. Or they'll be so, it's just like, bro, y'all are so, like, I see these adults in their 30s and their 40s, like, and shit, in their 20s, like, it's everybody for real, where everybody's just so ass hurt, but and this is in person. I'm not talking about like drama channels or what fucking they talk about with celebrities or what happens with these streamers and shit. I'm not talking about that because that's just a whole different stratosphere that I'm not getting into right now. But it seems nowadays everybody wants to get so fucking like butthurt with what someone's doing in their own opinion of something. Like, for example, if someone's like feeling some sort of way, or like, oh, they'll find some. Everyone will find their time and chance as being some boy just to absolutely shit on someone. Sometimes for absolutely doing fucking nothing. For like, I'm like saying, for example, I'm not gonna say her name, obviously, my girlfriend, for example, and a bunch of these bitchs. We're just gonna keep it a buck. I mean, like, if character shows, the character does show. We're in, once again, I won't say where the place is, but a mental health place we go to because, trying to better ourselves and whatnot. I won't say anything about what the person's dealing with because that's a HIPAA violation, and that's just confidentiality, whatever. That's the fucking law, unfortunately. That's the something, unfortunately, that has to be censored here. But besides that, there are just these individuals women who love to absolutely fucking raw dog on someone. And it's like, for example, for that, since we all have our own issues on this planet, we all have our own mental health and whatnot. Like, we all got our own problems, we all got issues, we all got things that we're dealing with. So when you have that one person who just has the fucking audacity to stick their fucking nose or have some opinion like they're so high and fucking mighty and entitled out of nowhere, all shots are all shit. That's why, like, with me, I try to joke around with people most of the time whenever I'm having any type of, like, if someone gives me some view where they're pissed off or something, I'm joking. I'll be like, well, that's fucked up. That's the most I could say is because most of the time I won't go too deep in unless I am feeling somewhat passionate about that. But like, people nowadays, like, it seems like before everybody's just okay, whatever, mind your own fucking business. We'll find so many people where it's just we're so focused on. I mean, I guess negativity is entertainment. Let's be real here. Like, there's a lot of YouTube. It's negativity is something to monetize off of, and negativity, social media, of course, it's something to follow to is drama. Like, it's as human beings, there's something about the randomness to it or something. It's exciting for whatever reason. But when you having to be a person, like, it's as fucked up as it sounds. Like, it's one thing you could joke around with something, make some memes of shit, and then you have to be. I'm not even gonna get into internet comment sections because man, fucking internet's the troll, the troll. But I was just meaning person and people in general. Oh, what has the stick to somebody's ass where they have to just raw dog and go in on some random ass? I'll do it as a joke. I'll throw some random shit like just to fuck around, but then afterwards be like, nah. And then afterwards, I'll literally say to myself, nah, I'm actually fucking playing. But like, am I actually gonna target? Like, I'm gonna target something stupid that happens because who doesn't target something stupid that happens? But when you absolutely just you stick the fucking knife in as much as you can. Stick the butter knife, I should say, because sometimes it's the butter knife. It's like where you really think you're doing something and you're not doing crap. Besides bullying, which is an actual thing that sadly leads to so and so things that we all know what I'm going to get to, very bad places for people to be in. We already know what I'm trying to say here. Not a fun place to be. That's mental health for you in a serious joke. But point is, everyone has our own problem in this planet. What we don't need is more people just try to fuse more problems, try to find more way to bicker some shit. I get we're all pissed off the way, but what some people, like, I gotta see in some shape or form is like whenever you're pissed off per se, or like you want to just like throw it at someone, or just basically throw everything you can directly at shove some shit down a random person's throat because you're in a shitty mood. Fuck that. Most you can do is just deal with it. For most, like, if you're in a shitty mood and someone's just being regular to you, now if they're just being an ass or something, that's what's different. But most of the time is just take the shit and break on with it. And if you're someone who has some shitty opinion where you just gotta throw a shit in someone's face just to ruin someone's fucking day, I ain't, of course everyone's gonna say keep the shit to yourselves. Ain't even that. It's just like, okay, if you're pissed or because you find enjoyment out of it, go scroll on the internet somewhere. Go find something else to do with your time and your life per se. And if you're butthurt over internet comment sections, of course there's people who wouldn't be like, why not? But it's like, at least the person's not there in person. But when you're doing it in person, if you have to go out of your way to fuck up someone else's day, my question is why? Like, if I'm in a shitty mood, this is common sense. If you're in a crappy mood, it's like if you're at work, or you gotta go and walk up to your boss, or it's like someone you care about, or you gotta walk up to someone you care about and just completely, like, because some people, oh, they didn't come off a certain way, they're snappy a certain way. I mean, like, there's not really a solve for negativity, but like when you're doing it just to fuck with people in general, like if you're just, there's one thing being in a crappy mood, like, you know what, I don't really want to talk much, or your peers are snappy. Yeah, that kind of, I can understand because that can be resolved. But if you're just trying to fuck with people just to fuck with people, what are you doing, honestly? Like, no one in the right mind, you wouldn't, like, it could be literally over anything and literally everything. It seems like literally anything and everything people will find a bone to pick for. Like, for example, I won't say no names, but there's people I know who just want to run their shit so bad, say this and say that, because that's all they know what to do with their fucking life. If you can't talk about, you can't talk about nothing else besides that, like, but that's all you can talk about is that one specific fucking person. Like, why is it gotta be about person? Can't it be something else that's happening as real, or can it be like something else part of your, like, when did it become from, like, you know, we are just humans, like, living our day talking about some shit, just doing some shit, to where you got to focus on and zoom in on one individual, like, you're so fucking perfect. I know I ain't perfect, but goddamn, you don't see me throwing, like, if you don't see me throw people under the fucking bud and whatnot, just to fucking throw people under the goddamn bud. Like, if that person, like, you don't, what I mean is, if it's a random ass person, you have no intellect, or you have no common knowledge, you have nothing to note about that person in particular, why are you shitting on them anyway? Even if you did have a reason to shit on them, it's like, even if there's so-called some reason to shit on them, well, what about the things you have to shit on yourself? How would you feel them shit on you in return? You don't know what to say then, do you? Besides to feel enraged. Well, anyway, that was a shitty take. Excuse me. Even though it wasn't a shitty take, it's just common. But like, it seems the world we are living in, like, we're just so focused on, like, what did this person do that fucked up? Unless they're out here, you know, scamming people, or they're out here, well, I'm being, or being that other individual who we're not gonna say on YouTube, even though people have handled that before, and that's serious shit I don't even get into because I have no fucking part, realm, or talking about that, so I just won't. And if someone ever asks me to talk about it, I'm just not. They say it's the uncensored opinion. It's fucked up. That's what it is, and that's all there is to it. There's certain things even I won't fucking talk about, not because it's, oh, the censored opinion, or because the media outlash. I just don't feel comfortable talking about the shit. And well, speaking of which, that reminds me, how do you become so comfortable being how do you become so comfortable just being an asshole in general? Like, I don't get it. I get now, people be like, if people know me personally, they'll be like, as a video gamer, my neighbors may be like, but dog, you talk a lot of shit, not usually over the mic to people. It's just competitive shit talk. That's the difference. So slow it down there, bucko. But like, I know human beings are naturally competitive, but when did the world become so asshole-ish nowadays? Like, why do we got our, not everyone has one, obviously, but why does everyone has their schlong in everyone else's mouth? Like, why is everyone, it's not even glazing, but like, why do we gotta rely on, like, it seems like with some people, without that, who would they be? Sometimes, I feel like sometimes without, like, being an absolute asshole, besides that, what would they be besides absolutely fucking nothing else on this planet? Besides the little of what they do have, like, my point is, like, you have everything else, right? And so what would you be without that? You probably would be yourself if that's what you're trying to be, but that's all you're trying to be is negative. Then what the fuck are you outside of that? Like, keep it a buck, man. I know I see a lot of negative shit in this world. I watch a lot of YouTube videos about shit that's happening, and it's like there's shit on the person, and like I watch it for a commentary. I watch it for the. I'm like when I see opinions, when I watch it because, like I said, it's entertainment. But like, am I actively trying to go out and do it myself? No. There, of course, there's criticizing some actions. Now, there's actions that come out of people where it's like, okay, why would you do this, this, and that? I can understand, but like at the same time, like shit's shit's weird. Is all I have to say. Shit's actually weird. Like nowadays, anything like, oh, guess what? Nowadays, I'm gonna get into gender politics a little bit. Fuck it. Nowadays, oh wow, this person dresses this certain way. This person appears that certain way. Does that fucking matter? Oh, this person listens to this and this person listens to that, or this person hangs on this or that's right or that. About all of your fuck up errors in life. How about that? How about we start pulling out those? No, it doesn't work. No, then you gotta try to backwards opinion and be like, oh, but that's 10 times. Really? Really? And there's some people who think they're fucking saints when it's like, okay, if you're a saint, wouldn't a saint not be shitting on people? I'm just saying. Everyone wants to be the fucking saint so goddamn bad. If you're a saint, why are you shitting people as it is? If you're supposed to be this. It's like saying you're a nice guy, but everyone has the. Of course, we're all human. We're not fucking perfect, but like, how can you try to act like you're so like people? There's this entitlement shit too. Maybe it comes from entitlement where everyone's like, oh, you're so much better than what this person does, or how this person responds to this, or what this person may do, like, or because I listen to this music, I am better than this specific fucking person. Like, no, it doesn't mean you have your preferences, but does your preferences make you better than another person? No, unless you're a fucking, I'm just gonna say it, a creep. That's a different story. Yeah, fuck you. Everyone fucking hates you. There's no debate there. So, other than that, or as we should say, see murderers, killers, things of that nature. There's a lot of morality we can get into, and even there's even things where I'm like, I get things people have to do out of this route situation, but there's some people where it's like you do. Anyway, fucking anyway. It's absolutely fucked, man. Like the negative shit, like unless the person's doing some actually down deplorable shit, like why it seems like everyone's entitled to opinion, but why does everyone think like there's certain things where it's like fucking I get negative. There's something entertaining about, as I always say before, there's something always entertaining about drama. In fact, that's why fucking fights are always so intriguing and all this. But like for the people who are the bullies, why does that like why do you think you're so fucking why do you think you're so special? That's the only real question here. But anyways, of what we don't need, the first episode of the podcast, what we don't need is fucking just people who are so goddamn nosy who want to shit on you for every little thing you do. And to those people, fuck those people. And if you're one of those people, if I ever get some views off of this shit, or if you're one of those people, fuck those people. I'm here laughing, not with you, but laughing at you. And honestly, I'm laughing at myself too, because who fucking cares? We're all hypocrites. Anyway, this is the uncensored opinion. Because who else is it? And to everyone else who I know personally, I mean, a person shitting on somebody who's getting shit on, don't worry. Well, this is another pointless video. Later.